Alright. We should be up. Yep, we're live. Hopefully. From the looks of things. Alright. Checking everything. Okay. Let's get into this. Back in the Surge. Possibly going to beat the game today as well. Up to debate. I feel like I need to level up a few more times, but I believe that I can go fight the boss anyway with the strength that I'm at. Okay, I did not like what I was hearing out there. See, okay, so back to what I was saying. So I believe that I feel like I should try to level up a few more times, but in the end, I'm just going to like fill myself up with as much health as I can. So by taking these off when I go fight the final boss, because you don't need these. Well, they're useless when you fight the boss. You don't need them. Like the one thing that's gotta come into use is more health. And I can do that if I drop all of these. But I've still yet to find this guy's robotic dead daughter now. But I know where she is.
Come back anytime.
So. Make my way over to where she is. I think I just got myself stuck. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright, so yeah. There's this little there's operations. There's more of this. Alright, so there she is. Right now she's alive. Nope, she's dead. But there she is. There's Maddie. And I have to get over there. And operations is right above. Get over there if I remember. I go to go this way. I remember there being like some little way that I can use to get up and past it without having to go the original route. Like you can jump up on this railing like I did a little earlier. Like this little gate, like you could stand on this. Whoops. Not allowing me to. But they had to put this thing here, this grate, in the way so you wouldn't use it to get over. Oh, I knew that there was an enemy in there, I just didn't know what it was. I'm like, this is a perfect little spot for an ambush. Oh. Especially when I hear that it's that. That scared the shit out of me. Whew. Drop down, down. Trying to like see what is below me because I don't remember all too much about this area. It's just something that you only have to go through once just to find Maddie's dog. Just to find Maddie. Thank God that thing didn't see me. quickly. Where does this go? I don't remember. Oh, no, this is where... Find Maddie. Pearl's necklace. Now if we give this to her father, he will give us another version 5 of the vital boosters. And that'll be all of them. Yes. Backtrack a little, because there was that other item that I could have dropped down to grab. I don't remember what it is. If I remember right, it's scrap. Yeah. Or, nope. Huh. So there is another one. So I was kind of mistaken about how many Vital Boost version 5s there are. Alright, so there's 6 in total. But if you screw up that guy's quest line, you can only get 5. This is gonna come in handy if at the end fight. This too. So now the only real thing for me to do is try to level up as much as possible. Right, let's head out of here to operations. Aww. I was hoping while I was in the middle of that execution I wouldn't take any damage from this guy. Woohoo! Leveled up. Would you look at that? Little Buster Bucket Boy is here to play. Well then, I'm heading down and... Oh wait a minute, no, there's gotta be another one down here. Scared me. Nope. I can use this to get down to the first floor. Just going past this thing like over and over. Alright, so I'm gonna call operations down to the first floor instead.
All stations, please report.
Quickly pull out the... So yeah, as I mentioned before, possibly last stream, since I've opened up the way to the final boss, the area has been improved. Mainly these guys are lying all over the place now. Call operations.
Free elevator en route to floor 1, cargo.
The following? I don't think it is. Oof. Enter. I'm safe. I'm safe. Safe. I'm safe. Alright. Hello.
You didn't find her, did you? It's all my fault.
You recognize this?
Yeah, it's Maddie's. Where did you find it? Is Maddie okay? Is she hurt? Please. What happened?
So here's a choice. If you tell him Maddie's dead, he will give you the vital boost. You can tell him you don't know and give him hope. But you don't get anything.
I tried to bring her home, but she was already dead. I'm sorry.
Again. I failed again. I tried so hard. I really did. I thought I could make amends, but in the end, it was all my fault.
I'll get another vital boost.
Have a nice day.
So heading back out of this place is a little more work than it is now. These guys are now patrolling the bridge.
Good to see you.
But now we can fully explore this half of the area. There's two ways to go, if I remember right. Where is it? It's the other way. I remember there being another way over here. You can enter and exit. Over to those guys. I could just completely avoid it. Heart of the beast. Excuse me while I grab this. Ouch. Yeah, so this is the way to the boss. Right over here. Oh yes, it's this way that is another little thing that you can use. So there's no enemies here.
Attention. Utopia is cleared for launch.
Look at that, we're right at the base of a rocket. Right down there is the boss fight. The boss fight doesn't initiate the moment I enter the area. I have to overload a circuit for it to start. So I'm gonna go down this way because I know that there's another log. Or this way that I can grab. Originally, you can still enter this area. Actually, let me show you that first. So this way is to another part. Yeah, down here. If I actually worked past that thing, this is where we loaded the virus into the batch of nanites for the rocket. When I went past this would have been available to me. But if I haven't destroyed the wall, I wouldn't be able to go down to do the boss fight just yet. There'll be a wall right here, stopping me from getting to the boss fight. If you're wondering. It's just another useful thing to use to get there. Here's the guy that we saw running away. This allows us to grab this a little earlier. I don't know if this is the doctor or just another random poor soul. Another log.
23. I'm a coward. Either that, or it won't let me. Sitting here for hours, staring at my wrists. The sharp edge of a metal shard pressed against my skin, hearing the stirring chaos of millions of voices growing louder. They're all over me now, scratching at the door at the back of my mind. And still, I couldn't do it. I don't want to die. Who does? Am I already a part of it? Aren't we all? I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what will become of me. Will I be part of something new? Eternal? One with the consciousness? Or will I be nothing? Another voice in the crowd. Drowning. Shouting to be heard.
I'm gonna have to say you'll be trying to be shouting to be heard. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I remember right, that's the last log that you could find about Dr. Dr. Murphy's logs about this. I don't know if there's any others. Though all the times I've been playing through this game, these are all the ones that I can find. There's more that I'm forgetting. It doesn't really matter all too much. Like everything that caused to happen in this game was due to the nanobotics taking over, becoming sentient. Like in Terminator with Skynet, they became sentient, they started to replicate, and became a huge problem. And this guy knew everything that was happening because he was the one that probably started it, due to accident or on purpose. So I could go through all three of these in order. Like one, there's two, pretty sure I have three. 1, 2, 6, 5. Like that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, then that one. Like I could go through it in order so you could hear it all, but it's just like, it's a lot better if you, because I don't know if I'm missing any logs. Like I'm pretty sure I got them all, but it's like if you want to hear all the logs, like look up online to make sure that like I'm pretty sure like, well, the internet has like the whole slew of information. Like if you look up on the internet, there's most likely you're gonna find the complete log somewhere with someone who's actually like more dedicated to it. So now I sort of have a choice at this point because there's nothing left for me to do. The boss fight is down here. Again, it won't initiate the moment I get down there. Or at least I believe I won't be locked in the moment I come in here. That's why I'm not entering it. But there's a circuit over there that I have to overload. That will initiate the boss fight. The boss is not all too difficult. The first time I played it, I managed to beat him on the first try, even though I had like a smidge of health left. But there have been other times where I came in to fight him and he managed to kill me, but his first phase is not all too dangerous. The second phase is, so let me explain some things. This boss, he doesn't have an easier or hard way to defeat him. The determining, unlike all the other bosses, like he still drops a weapon, but he drops two different weapons, not an upgraded version of the same weapon. He can drop if you kill him the normal way. Let's just say, because he doesn't have a hard or a normal. You kill him the normal way, where you just flat out get rid of all of his health. You get a typical, like nanite sword, kind of like this, or like this. You get a sword, and it's rather weak for what it is. Like it is super weak. Where's that? It'll be like just as strong as this. Like, I swear, the sword will be weaker than the starting weapon. I don't remember the actual stats of the sword that you get from beating the final boss, but it is considerably weak for what it is, from what if I remember correctly. If you kill him the harder way, again, he does not have an easier or harder way, you get a twin rig, which is the best weapon in the game. Like, it has the highest damage, the speed, a little iffy, the combo is not as good as some other, like the twin rig that I'm using now. But like the damage is like 30, is like 30 higher than this. And this is one of the better twin rigs in the game. So it is like the in terms of like damage per second, the twin rig that you can get from the final boss is the best weapon in the game. But to get it, you have to I don't remember right if it's his left or right arm. Pull it up real fast. Oh, I pull up the wiki for the Surge. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, right arm. You have to chop off his right arm. If you do not get it, you get the sword, which is just as strong as this. Even though it should be a version 5 of it. So it is considerably weak for what it is. You'd get the sword normally, but if you want to get the twin rig, you have to chop off his right arm. And this is a one-time thing. If you fail to do it, you gotta have, if you're trying to get this twin rig, if you fail to do it, you gotta have a backup save before you went and fight him, because the moment you beat him, it's gotta go into New Game Plus. Sorry. Something stuck in my throat. So I would go out of my way to chop off his right arm, so I would have it in New Game Plus. Seeing how it's the best weapon in the game, and also one of the reasons why I choose the twin rig as my weapon of choice, because in the end, the best weapon is a twin rig. And if I start leveling up twin rigs, it's gotta be even better. I also just like the twin rigs in general due to the fact they have high speed. So, my choice right now... I'm running my voice. My choice right now is to either... Well, I'm definitely not fighting him now. I do not have the implants that I want to have equipped if I'm going to fight him. I need more health. I need to drop these out. But do I go back, set my implants to the stuff I'm going to require to fight him, or do I run around, fight enemies, and level up a bit more, and then come fight him? That is the choice that I have. You know what? Let's set up my implants to what I'm going to need to fight him. Go down and fight him, and if I fail, then I'm going to go around and level up a few more times. Oh, the guy's gone now. I don't know if you'll find him next to his daughter or not, seeing how I never gone looking for him. Actually, let's look it up on the... Go back to the wiki. I really want to know what happens to the guy. Alright, so it doesn't say anything about finding him later in the game. So he just vanishes. Alright. Okay. I need to drop these because now these are not relevant anymore. They're not required. This as well. Alright. I'm going to drop all of these so I can see where it puts me. Okay. I have 100 energy. I have 62 energy that I can spend. And then on this instead. It's like I could throw my HP into that, but it's just not worth it. So yeah, let's see. I could go into those later. See how much it takes up if I throw these on. Alright, that's all of the Vital 5 boosters. That leaves me with 20 left. Wait, what? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I'm like, I should see that jump. That is trying to go with the maximum amount of health as possible, which is over 1,000, which is nice, because that means if I can get this equipped, if I remember right, it's like 20%, I would have 200 health. That I would always heal to. That there. I'm very tempted to just try to do this boss with no health injectors because I know it's possible. If you can get enough HP, you can survive anything. So I'm like trying to figure out ways for me to maximize my HP so I can throw on as much of these auto aids as possible. I'm definitely going to have to like use these smaller ones due to the fact that they give a good amount of HP for the amount of energy cost that they have. Alright, that's almost 1,000 right there. Actually, let's switch this to like the smaller ones because they take less energy. Well, they take the same amount of energy for 2, but nope, they give me the same. Oh wait, no, I can still equip another one if I wanted. Because this is... Nope. In the end, 2 of these is equal to 1 of these, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, two.
In a prison, no hope for escape. I got used to the silence.
I could get one more level, I could. Throw on the other one.
My cage, you cannot miss, but you have never
I
seen.
wonder if there's more of this. I don't think there is. I think there's only one, due to the fact that this is super overpowered. I'm checking the wiki just to be sure, because I only remember actually one being in the game. Again, like, you think this is like, oh, he doesn't know the game as much as it's like, even though the amount of times I played it, there are still things that I've missed out due to me not really paying attention. What is this? Hot swap. Because, like, if there's more of this, I can make use out of that. Huh. What? Apparently you can get it by breaking off the tails of the security bots. And it's a 100% drop if you destroy the tail. No wonder I never gone these before. I never gone for the tail. In the end, fighting the security boss, it doesn't really matter which point you pick. You're still gonna find it difficult in itself to kill them. Then how did I manage to get one of these to begin with? It doesn't say that it drops. Like, you pick it up anywhere else in the game. So I guess I managed to kill one of them and get it. I'm kind of tempted to go up to fight the security bot on the top floor now. And try to get another one, because that will give me the extra amount of energy boost that I require. I do have an half an hour to do this. And it would help me fill up those last 2 slots. And actually increase my stuff that I'm using too. I could switch these out for the better versions.
You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside, you know there must be more. I heard a voice.
Yeah. Let's see. If it is a 100% drop rate.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should
Almost forgot. Like, one of the things I'm going to definitely need is more stamina.
Just a dream.
be yours.
Just that out for right now.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna run past all these guys. They're not all too dangerous. Getting to the elevator may be another problem on its own, though. Due to the fact that it may not be up here. Yep. Oh, if I destroy that tail, I'll get one for sure. I just need another one. I just need another one. Mainly due to the fact that I don't have the inventory slots for more implants. But if I could get another one, I could switch out my implants that I'm using. For better or for worse. Look at that, puny amount of damage that he dealt. Well, that just goes to show that if you don't pay attention on stuff that you can break. Look at that, you do get it. And I guess it kind of makes it a little easier to fight this thing. Why did I never fight the tail to begin with? Because the tail is the one thing that it uses to fight you. I'm a giant moron. Why did I never think of that? I'm so stupid. I've just been trying to destroy it the other way. Fighting the tail makes it a lot easier to fight this thing. Oh my god. And supposedly these things also drop a lot of scrap. So if you farm those, you're golden. Ooh boy. Like, I know a perfect little spot to farm these guys. The second area. Whoops, wrong way. Like, the second area is full of them after you turn on the alarm in R&D.
Good to see you.
Look at that. Look at that. How did I never... Ow. I could switch this to... nope, still not enough. I want that. Well, actually, if I drop this... There we go. Now I have the necessary stamina, but I still don't have the amount of HP. I may just go back and farm another one, so I can switch these to be higher still. So you know, this thing is sucking out so much of it. No, no. The Mark III takes too much, so Mark II, or Mark I, still gives me that good amount of stamina boost, and a few more HP.
And as I left, no one tried to stop me. So I learned I was always as free as I wanted.
Actually, in the end, I may just...
I was always as free as a bird. I was always as free as I wanted to be. But I was just
Oh, well, there we go. Let's see what this puts me at. That was something backline. Not bad.
I was born
Not bad at all.
in a prison. No hope for escape. I got you
Switch this to that.
to the silence.
You switch these to...
I stuck my cage. You cannot miss what you have never seen before. But deep inside,
Okay, that puts me back
there
over.
must be more. You cannot miss what you have never seen before.
Okay.
But deep inside, you
Not as much.
must be more.
Not as much.
I heard a voice, but I could not follow. It was a language didn't know. And it used to blind me. Wasn't real. Just a dream.
Why is it that upgrading from this?
But you have never
This gives me more HP than having one of these switch. Like, I guess it's due to the fact of the amount of switching that it is.
you cannot miss. But you have never
Alright, let's go with this build.
deep inside you know there must
Like 4 more levels and I would unlock this.
as I left.
Actually,
No one
not those.
stop me.
I have more of the. I have more scrap. I can go through. They allow me to level up a few more times. Yeah, not a lot, but still. Ooh, I'm very tempted to farm up those 2 last levels so I can open up that last one. But yes, now I can upgrade this to that. I'm more HP. Alright, let's try this.
Happy to help.
Like, I have bought this thing with no health injectors. Again, I have beaten the game with no health injectors. Nothing. Like, if you don't understand what I mean, I have beaten the game with none of these, and none of these, and none of this. The only thing that I use to gain back health is this, and... where are they? These. And also, the armor that I'm wearing now. That was the only way that I gained back health, was through killing enemies, not instant health back. So I know that this strategy works, and it works pretty damn well, because again, the first phase is not hard to dodge. The second phase is a little more annoying due to the fact that he turns humanoid. You'll get to see what I mean, like the first phase is not too hard. He's big and bulky, he's kind of slow, so it's not all too difficult to avoid. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, so yeah, I can
I
leave.
think I've tracked the source of some of our current security problems.
Is it intelligent? Aware?
Honestly, we don't want to hurt you. But it won't save it. I recommend termination.
Yeah. The final boss, sentient and alive. Loading circuit, and here he comes. The rogue. Again, not all too dangerous. Try to stay behind it, you should be relatively safe. Ouch. Okay, so the goal for you to get it into the second phase is to knock out all of its supports. Ooh, got some distance there. Some time. Alright, I knocked it over once. Now I have to target a different thing. As you just saw, it's pulling some more nanites over for it. I need to move it away from this wall. Like, this is where you can make really good use of the sliding, due to the fact you have to keep your distance, and sliding allows you to get up close to it really easily. Alright, at this point I'm gonna try to be paying attention to other things. Mainly the fight. Oh yeah, I can't hurt him when he's like that. Ouch. Ouch. Again, health is your best ally in this game. Doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of health injectors, if you're gonna be spamming them. Having health and trying to take as least damage as possible through dodging is your one good bet. Ouch. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the last one. Like, after you knock down all of them, you overcharge this, and that forces him into his second phase, which is what you have to do. Alright, so this is the second phase. Hey, Cat looks like, the boss for Risk of Rain 2. So there's his right arm. If you want to get the twin rig, you have to chop this off, and then you'll gain his weapon. if you're kind of worried about my HP, don't. Because I still have those things that... Oh, they activated. Alright, so at 2 full bars, he's not going to be able to kill me one shot, as long as I am careful. And if I have to heal, I just back off and keep dodging him, just like I'm doing now. See, look at that. I'm healing. He can't kill me, as long as I keep moving. Like, it kind of sucks into the fact that I would lose energy along all this process. Even with all 3 the things that I have equipped. I don't have enough health for it to keep up. I need to try to keep him close so he deals his normal. He tries to do his normal combo. Ouch. So just slowly pick at him. Oh, I was still too close for him. I could target his leg and try to... Come on. I want that shield up. I need to keep my distance. Oh, that was close. This shield is actually stopping me from being able to see him. Alright, what I'm trying to do is get back my health. Again, this is a proven strategy. All I have to do is just keep dodging him. He won't be able to kill me as long as I don't let him hit me. There we go, I'm fully healed. Well, mostly. I'm saying fully healed in the amount that the implants are going to heal me. Shit. I need to try to keep him distracted with my drone. Because it does somewhat distract him. Not by a whole lot. Oh, that was really close. I almost died there, but I'm back at 1 bar. Almost down to 2. If only I could dodge that a little better. I think it's mainly due to the fact that I'm jumping. Again, try to keep him close so he tries to do his normal combos. And then just pick at him. I'm not going to be able to chop off his arm, that's for sure. Typically, you can chop off the arm once you get the enemy down to the last bar, if it's a boss. If you have the necessary energy to do so. But I can't do that, because I can't build up enough energy to pull it off. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Got him. There's the sword. Proven strategy! Don't need any health injectors to beat this boss, as long as you have tons of HP. And have those, healing things. And a decent enough armor to tank the damage. Whew. Like, it gets stressful when you get to that point of having so little HP, but it's just like you have that necessary HP to take that damage. No reason why those, like, auto-healer implants, they only help you when you have tons of HP, because they only kick in when you have that last 20% of health, which is kind of sucks,
Creo's been
but it's
dark
for a
for
reason.
4 days now. Launches are continuing, but we've been unable to reach anyone inside the complex. I need you to take a team there, use drones and bots to do the exploratory work, but I want boots on the ground. I want a hardwire link established so we can view the feed as it happens.
So this is one of the endings that we get due to the fact that we uploaded the virus.
Picking up an unidentified particulate dispersal from the latest launch. It's inert so far, but it's completely different from
because we uploaded the virus. It's inert because of it. If we did it, they would be losing everything.
Hardline established. We've sent in drone reconnaissance units as per procedure, but we lost contact with them shortly after insertion.
Because nanites took them over.
Team is moving in now.
And the nanites are still here, even though we beat the final boss.
Captain? Captain! I want another team in there right now!
And this is what leads to the Surge 2. What caused the surge to begin with? The nanites, and the nanites are finally free. So if I didn't upload the virus to the nanites, the final scene showing that Warren is still alive even after that explosion, but his suit is malfunctioning so he can no longer walk. So he's back to crawling. We'll find out in the Surge 2 if Warren actually survived, but if since I pre-ordered the Surge 2, I got access to the Warren equipment, so I'm pretty sure he did escape. Look at that, a little wheelchair. We're back where we started. So I'm pretty sure he did escape, but I don't know just yet. Cause like it just ends here with him like reaching out for the wheelchair, not able to reach it. So that's the end of the Surge. Now we'll be entering New Game Plus. As soon as I get through the credits. So yeah, it takes you back to the title. I started up. Yep. New Game Plus. New game. New Game Plus. It'll start over, all over from the beginning. The cutscene activates again. Basically, new fresh game. Start back here. Doors got open. Okay, weird.
Welcome to Creo. We're happy to welcome you as part of our ever-expanding
In New Game Plus, the enemies are tougher. There's new enemies that aren't in the that aren't usually in places that they should be. Like when I finally get down to the game, you'll see what I mean.
Proceed to job registration immediately. This station will be shut down shortly.
Welcome to registration. Creo believes in the right tool for the right job.
So at this point, there's no point in picking whichever class. I'm just gonna go to which door is closest.
Please choose from our 2 currently available positions and form an orderly queue.
If you like living life in the fast lane, Creo
Don't care. Just gotta get this over with, just so I can show what New Game Plus is like.
Rig installation program running.
Alright, let's get this. Alright. So when I first pop in, I'm gonna have none of my gear equipped. So I'm gonna be quickly trying to spam my inventory buttons to get into my inventory real fast, because if I don't, I'm gonna die. I could skip this, but I don't really want to. Just so you can see. Well, actually, let's skip it. See? That guy is not typically there, and now he's coming for it, straight for me. That's the weapon. It's a good sword, but if I were to upgrade, say, this thing all the way up, this thing would probably be weaker than this. Let's equip my babies. My armor. All my implants are already equipped. Those should be made available to me. Nope, that's afterwards. Now that I think about it. Alright. This guy is not all too much fun, seeing how he's using the exact same weapon that we are, except a weaker one. Ouch. Alright, I need to heal up. Pointing him is not all too much. Oh, I don't have a drone anymore. I don't have a companion drone. I I hate having to fight the guys that are more exclusive to the New Game Plus. And the ones afterwards, due to the fact that they are a little stronger than they should be, I feel like. So that's everything here. These guys are not still any more difficult than the weakened down version. Look at that, 50 damage. Not all too worried. I heal up that amount of damage within 5 seconds. I can upgrade my stuff again if I want. Like now the new limit for equipment is version 5. I might get this over with. Ouch. That did a lot more damage than I would have thought. I don't like the amount of damage that they're dealing to me right now, seeing I'm so close to dying. Like, I know these things are a little more dangerous due to the fact that they're not broken down and things, but holy crap. More version 6 items. So yeah, this is definitely gotta be the final episode of this. Unless you want to actually see the rest of the Good and the Bad and the Augmented DLC stuff. Which is the Wild West, in the torture chamber stuff. But who? Let's switch these out. Just shove that on right now. I'm gonna quickly get the power core so I can have the game be back in like regular working mode. See, the enemies are, these guys were considerably weak, now they're considerably more powerful. And if I actually did manage to get the twin rig from the final boss, I would be using that. Well, up to debate, actually. Due to the fact that I'm more used to this the combo that this twin rig gives. So, than the one that the boss, the rogue, gives you if you chop off the right arm. Oh. Just going around grabbing everything. Like, it kind of sucks that the implants don't have any higher version than version 5. So at this point in the game, the one thing that's really going to benefit you is to farm up the better implants. Like, this thing will pop up. Like farming up these implants, these ones are also good. Farming up these things are a definite must. Like, if you could get the version 5, like, it's not hard, but like getting the version 5 of these, like farm up a whole bunch of version 5s and the version 3s and the version 1s, you can definitely use these as a boost. Like, the only difference, like, in the New Game Plus stuff is that, sure, the implants don't go up in higher versions. The gear does. Like, if I pull up this, I can now upgrade everything past and go up to version 10, which does help increase like things. And it does kind of like help bypass like all the stuff that wasn't upgraded to that point. So now you can actually upgrade stuff to be a little more beneficial for you. You also are not stuck with the 16 slots. Each New Game Plus, you gain another row. Well, each New Game Plus, you gain another 4 slots. So again, like, the one thing that's gotta be really beneficial for you to do is to actually farm up the better versions of the stuff. Like these. Just the fact that they give you everything. Which is nice. And like this. And so forth. And in the end, like, if you have a whole ton of HP, you might as well just use these, because these are gonna heal you more, and just use those when you really want to get your health needs higher. Or something like this. I've yet to actually equip this and see how well it works. Do that, actually. Like, I have tested it before when I actually found it that one time on my own, playing. Huh. Well, actually, I have to take some damage first to see how well it works. Yeah, my typical combo instantly uses it. That would have been like a great help against the boss, now that I think about it, if I actually had this equipped. So yeah, like, in New Game Plus, like, you want to go for things that give you the maximum amount of HP. One way to do that is to get up a whole bunch of this, because it also gives you stamina. Sure, it takes up a lot of core power, but at this point, you're gonna have a lot of it by leveling up a lot. So. And then grabbing the stuff that just gives you more benefits. And if you did manage to get the Twin Rig from a final boss, you will be able to deal that sweet amount of damage. But you'll just have to get reused to the combo for it. So yeah, that's gonna be all for today. I managed to span out the rest of the stream for an hour doing all this. No, main menu. I almost did that again. So that's the Surge. Eventually I'll get on the Surge too. I just have other games lined up that I'm going to play. Let me know on like games that you want to see me play. I will deeply consider it. Consider the games. If I'm going to play it or not. Hell, it may be a game that I'm already going to be wanting to play. Like Fall Guys, one that was suggested. I just haven't gone around playing it due to the fact that I don't have the money to buy it. So, Among Us, I don't have any friends that I can play with on there, and I don't really want to get on with random people and have to deal with voice and deal with text chat. I'd rather do it with Discord and everything. So again, like, put your suggestions on games that that you want to see. I will consider the games. Hell, I may already have the game and want to play it, but I just have other games lined up that I'm going to play. So tomorrow it will be Age of Mythology again. We'll be getting back onto that one level that we left off on and beating it this time. 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time as usual.